there, Quilty Friends. Picking out a word of the year is really cute and all, and maybe you do it for every single year, a theme or something that you try and lean into for the year. But I want to know, have you ever picked a quilty word of the year? One that speaks to your creative soul, your fabric choices, your relationship with your seam ripper, maybe? Let's put a twist on tradition and find a word of the year, your quilty word of the year, and let's make sure that it fits your quilty style. Hey there, Star Stitcher! You are listening to the Loose Threads and Stitches podcast, where we talk everything quilting, creativity, and the beautiful chaos of life in between. If you're here to feel inspired, seen, and maybe laugh at yourself a little bit, you are in the right place. I'm Kristen with I See Stars Quilting, and today is going to be a really fun episode. Just get ready to be a little bit loose and run with me on this one, okay? It's a fun one, all right? If you have been loving the Loose Threads and Stitches podcast, please do me a quick favor and leave a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It is the best way to help this podcast grow and reach more people. It takes not even 2 minutes, and it means so much to me. If you're following on YouTube, make sure that you're following my channel and like the video, as well as leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and it will also help this podcast grow so that it reaches more quilters, and it can just help me spread the good news of quilty and confidence to more people in this world. Okay, so spoiler alert, I am totally for picking a word for every single year. This is one of my favorite things. So I actually order a solid gold band off of Etsy every single year that is hand stamped with whatever word I'm leaning into. So not only do I wear it as a constant reminder every single year, but I have years past that I can stack, on my finger, and I can kind of create a vibe or a mood every single day. Okay. I love a good reflection moment. Okay. Especially one that doesn't involve setting 19 new resolutions or organizing my entire sewing room top to bottom. Though that's totally on my list of things to do, and that would be really nice, but let's just say that's a really big, tall task. So instead of trying to overhaul your whole life this, beginning of 2026, what if you pick just one word to center your creativity around? And I don't mean something like Pinterest perfect quilting is the theme for this year, okay? I mean something real, something that makes you feel excited to open up your fabric bins, okay? Let's talk about how to find your quilty word of the year, okay? Because I'm sure you're probably thinking I don't know where you're going with this, Kristen. I kind of like it, but I don't know where you're going with it. So I want you to take a look back at your makings this past year, and I want you to ask yourself, what kind of projects that you worked on are the ones that lit you up? Which ones did you work on that really drained you? When did you last feel most you while creating? Okay. Was it when you were experimenting with some scrap fabrics? Was it when you slowed down and were just quilting because you wanted to, or sewing because you wanted to? It doesn't have to be quilting. It could be anything in the making craftiness industry, okay? Maybe you felt most connected when you gave yourself permission, rather, to just go rogue and see what happens, okay? The answers to these questions is where the clues to your creative word lives, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to think about what you want more of in your creative life, okay? Not goals. Don't give me 27 quilts is what I want to make in 2026, or 26 quilts would actually be funny. But don't give me that. I want you to think about feelings, okay? Do you want more ease? Do you want more play? Maybe you want more courage or more connection or more confidence in your quilting, okay? Your word should feel like a soft nudge forward. Not a boot camp order, okay? So we're talking about just something that's like, that would be really nice. Not something that's like, oh man, it would be so cool if I don't know, started like a Judy Niemeyer quilt or something. And I know there are people out there who are like, that's nothing. You could totally do that, Kristen. I probably could, but not without a little bit of panic first, okay? I want what your creative goal should feel like is just a that would make me happy, okay? And if a Judy Niemeyer quilt would make you happy, you can do that. I'm not going to judge you on this at all. But the key is not to overthink it, okay? Listen for what sparks, what feels good. And I'm going to list off a couple words here and, see, you should be able to tell from your feelings inside your body what is going to feel good and what's going to be like, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Just kind of trust your gut on this one, okay? So maybe your word is bold or gentle or focused, blooming, big color, soft tones, joyful quilting, scrappy, peaceful, unfinished. Yes, that's a real one, okay? If it feels right, even if it's weird or if it's something completely not at all what I said, or maybe you were inspired by a word that I said, that is your word, okay? I want you to put your word somewhere where you will see it. Write it down, write it on a sticky note, and stick it in your, like on your sewing machine or in the drawer where you keep all of your threads. Make it the background on your phone. Name a quilt after it. Do something to like signify this to where you will see it often, okay? Let it be your gentle guide. Don't let it be the boss of your life. Don't let it be yet another resolution that you are going to feel like you're going to fail before you even begin, okay? You're completely allowed to change this. You're completely allowed to change your mind, pivot, or you can throw the whole thing out the window by like March, okay? This is just for you. This is a process that I want you to try on and see how it feels. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. But in this challenging of creating a word for just your creativity, I'm curious, what is your quilty word of the year? I would love for you to send me an email about it or leave a comment to this podcast. Tell your quilting group, see if they think it's a completely crazy idea. I think it's genius because I always want to be growing in my my skills as an artist, as a quilter. I always want to be learning something new. It could be something like curves is your new word of the year, something that you want to really focus on in this year. And whatever you choose, may it lead you towards joy, softness, and creativity in the year ahead, because I want nothing but wonderful, great things for you in 2026. I want you to feel like this is your best and most amazing creative year yet. So that is it for today, my friend. If you laughed or you learned something in this podcast, please don't forget to leave a review. I am so excited that you take this time to join me in these podcast episodes. It means so much to me that we can just sit here for a few quiet minutes and just talk quilty stuff. My name is Kristen with IC Stars Quilting. Know today that I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see all of the wonderful things that you are going to create in this world. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next time on the Loose Threads and Stitches podcast. Bye.